Okay, so let's talk about earnest money. Earnest money, this comes after the option money, or generally around the same time. When you're putting offers in on a house, the higher you're willing to offer in earnest money, which is basically a deposit that demonstrates to the seller how serious you are about wanting that house and winning that house, the better your options are, better your chances are of winning the house. So earnest money typically has been 1 to 2% of what the house offer value is. So if you're offering $400,000 on the house, you'd probably want to offer $4,000, $8,000, even more if you want to get really competitive, to show the seller, hey, I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I want this house. I'm serious about it. And I'm putting money on the line to show you that I want the house. Now, when I say putting money on the line, what am I talking about? So earnest money is basically a deposit. Think of it as a pre-down payment on the house. It happens right when you win a contract on a house. You have to deliver that money to the title company, who we'll talk about in another video. You have to deliver that money to the title company within 72 hours. Sooner is better. And that is that's what binds the contract, basically. It demonstrates to the seller you're serious about the house. If you don't deliver that money to the title company within 72 hours, the seller has the ability to cancel out your contract after that 72-hour period. So it's super important you get it to them. Otherwise, you could potentially have the contract become null and void at the seller's desire, if they choose to do so. And in this market, sellers are kind of sometimes desiring to do that. I had a situation where a buyer's lender missed their closing date. And once a closing date gets missed, the seller has the option to cancel your contract. Well, this market got so nutty that a seller literally saw the appreciation on houses was going up so rapidly every single month that by the time we got through our 30 days and we're supposed to close on the contract on their house, they said to themselves, you know what? My house is worth 10 grand more right now. Why don't I cancel this person's contract, keep their $5,000 earnest money, and then put my house back on the market, get it sold in a day, and move right on. So it's really dangerous right now when it comes to earnest money. You could lose it if you don't close on time. So that's up to your lender. Your lender has to close on time, make sure they do. And you could lose it if after the option period, that brief inspection period, if you decide to back out of the house after your option period. There are other ways we can potentially save your earnest money, but just know that once you're past the option period, your earnest money kind of becomes more and more at risk of being lost if you back out of the house or can't close on time and something else happens, and the seller can potentially keep your earnest money. So if you do close on the house successfully, which most people do, then your earnest money is applied to the down payment. No big deal. Let me know if you have any questions. Look forward to talking to you soon.